Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we are here with yet another round of the Alternate Sunday League series. As we look into the standings, we got Sebastian Muller leading the way and is very close to actually get his fourth title, and he can actually get it here today. All he needs to do is to gain 4 more points compared to Emerson Gomez, and that will secure him the title. For instance, if he gets to win, Gomez would have to be in the top 3 in order to delay the party for the German. As we also see with back-to-back wins, Van Halberg also is very close to the Brazilian. As we also see Dave Gibson there now in isolated P4. And then you got Roy Vermeulen and Carlos Ayon both tied with 90 points. As we look then into the team standings, we got NTH getting pretty close to Flowforce. They're only separated by 3 points. And then we see LTE overtaking BBZ again for P4. As we see also FCR getting a little bit away from Infinite Verse Racing Team. And then Beyond Racing managed to overtake VO there for P8. So without any further ado, let's get ourselves into the qualifying session here in Spa. Alright then, let's start the qualifying session. We see right now a very slow start there, but let's see how will this thing go. As we see then the German then leading the way here. Let's see, can he get that provisional pole? And no, he's going into the pits! It's not just him, both LSAs. Oh my god, now we see Gibson then into the mediums, Sharvat into the hards, and right now it is going to be Leon leading the way in this qualifying. Put himself here and also to try and already secure the title in this race. But here we go then, Muller is about to cross the line. Can he improve? Obviously he does, and he gets himself up into second place then. As Gibson then puts himself into P8. Opportunity after this one, but here we go. Halberg now here into the bus stop chicane. Now into the final straight here, and he puts himself on provisional pole then. We got now Leon with the opportunity. He's currently now in second place. He's gonna try and give an answer to Halberg's lap here. Can he improve? And he doesn't. So another improvement there. We see Kivimaki up into P6. And Maxwell up into second place. Oh my god, what a lap there from the FCR driver. Also Zetek up to P10. So yeah, we did saw a few improvements on this lap here. But yeah, we got Gibson. I think he's on the out lap here. Where is Muller? Oh, we see Muller right there. Here he tries to improve, and he does improve, but it's still just third place. But here we go then. Gibson now into the bus stop chicane. Can he improve on his lap? And he definitely can. He puts himself up into P4. So let's see then. We got Halberg here. This very long part of the track. Now he goes into the bus stop chicane, and he could not improve. And Gomez improves, but only to P8 here. So not ideal for him. I think he might be over. We see now Vermeulen also improving up into P4. But we will see then. We got Leon here. Right now just trying his best now into the bus stop chicane. And he does not improve. So let's see then Muller. The only one who could still improve. Here we see then the drivers already taking the finish line. But here we go then. As Muller will try to improve, but he doesn't here. So that's it for qualifying pretty much. As no one else has the tires to improve. Maybe Sharvat? No. Yeah, I think a few drivers were on the out lap, so obviously they couldn't improve, but let's then have a look into the starting grid then. So, having a look here into the starting grid, we got Halberg then starting on pole position, followed by both FCRs. We got Zitek and Maxwell following him, as then we got Sebastian Muller starting in P4 just ahead of Roy Vermeulen. Then we got Carlos Leon in P6, followed in by Gibson. Then we got Ferenzi, Kidimaki, and then Emerson Gomez only starting in P10 today. As then, following him, we got Alvarez then in P11, followed by Bulatov. Then we got Leonardo Solari just ahead of Victor Lewis. As then we got Sharvat then ahead of Nakano. Then we got Morelli and Lorenzo then rounding up this grid. So Let's get ourselves then into the race here. Here we go then, the 42 laps of this race are about to start, and here we go! We are racing here in Belgium. We see Zietec taking the lead of the race, Muller up into second place already here. So good start from the German. He is trying to secure his fourth world title, as he's actually extremely close to do that, as we see then him taking the lead already. We also got Maxwell trying to keep that good position that he had here, as we see then Vermeulen trying to go around the outside. He's actually very close from home, of course. But yeah, we don't really have any Belgian driver, but yeah, we see then Vermeulen and Zietec going side by side into the best stop chicane. They all managed to survive, as we see Gomez already up to P6, as he's starting on the soft tires, trying to use those softs to its best advantage. As we see now, it goes around the left side against Vermeulen, as he's trying to go side by side there, but he gets squeezed off the track there. Not ideal, but yeah, now he's under pressure from his teammate. Rookie for the P4, as we see then Gibson right behind. In the meantime, we see a battle for the lead here. It's Halbert now getting past Muller again. Sadly for Halbert, he's actually quite far behind. He's currently 20 points behind Sebastian Muller. But he could put himself mathematically in the fight here. But as you can see, Muller gets past the Swedish driver. But now Halbert gives an answer. As then we got Vermeulen now with Gomez trying to pass him around the outside. And now he is inside, and he retrieves the favor from a little bit ago, as we see then Gomez up to second place. Easy move there on the Swedish driver. Now he's going to try and get past the German here, as he makes his best lap so far. Still not the fastest lap though. Let's see then Gomez side by side with Muller. This is for the race lead, as we also see in the background Halberg getting past Gibson. Now Muller goes back, as we see. Oh my goodness me, that was a very smart move and some really quick taking from the 3 times world champion. As we see there now, Kivimaki up to P4. He's definitely been not having the best of races lately, but still a very solid debut season, that is for sure. As we see him now just behind the driver from his senior team, driver that you will very likely want to beat. But let's see then, Kivimaki up inside. He makes the move then on Halberg. And now he can make the move on Muller here. And there he goes, Kivimaki up to second place. As we see right now, Muller after a good start, now down into P4. He's sort of lost some pace here, as we see now his teammate right behind him. And then we got Alvarez here on the soft tires. Looks like he did climb up a few positions, as we see then Zietec definitely followed off. Also Maxwell, they really couldn't maintain those positions from qualifying. We see then Leon in P15, really not having a good race here, as he had 3 races in a row where he finished in P4. He has been antagonizingly close to the podium, but just not quite there. As we see then Gibson trying to get past the NTH driver. He looks like Moody is up to 3rd now, with Gomez still leading the way here. He's on the soft tires, trying to make those work as best as possible. As we see then Muller right behind, and we also got Leonardo Suarez and Alvarez here as they push each other there. As we see then Zietec right behind, trying to pick up some scraps, which he wasn't able to do, but yeah, we see then Suarez now up the inside of Alvarez, and that was an easy move. Let's see then, we got Halbert battling with Gibson as they go now side by side, but Halbert couldn't quite make it. So Gibson keeps P4 for now. As we see now Kivimaki looking to get past Gomez. There he goes. Kivimaki takes the lead of the race then. He's yet to have a podium actually, but he's been close actually. He got P4 in Monaco. That was pretty much it. But he had a few battles for the lead, but then I think the strategy and all of that didn't exactly work on those races. And now we see then Gomez looking to pass him back, but he goes off the track there, pretty much by himself. I guess his tires are really starting to get pretty old here. But yeah, Kivimaki takes back the lead, as we see then Halberg and Gibson now battling each other as they go side by side. Nicely done there from Albert to take back. Now P4, but Gibson fights back as well. Trading blows with each other as we see now Halberg now getting past the Scottish driver again. As we see now Muller getting close to the leaders as well. As this is pretty good for him as we see now Gomez starting to struggle a lot here on those tires. But we will see then he tries to stop Muller from passing him, which he can for now, but he's gonna try to pass him back already. To the kind of straight they go, and there he goes, Gomez flies past him. So the battle continues here as Muller touches the grass a little bit and he's gonna lose some momentum. So yeah, we see Lorenzo already pitting, so this could mean that we might see probably Gomez pitting at the end of this lap. But let's see then Gomez getting very close to Kivimaki, but there he goes now into the pits. Let's see where will he come out, because this will be crucial for the strategy. And he goes into the mediums. So we see then Gomez into the medium tires. He's going to leave, I think, in P14 to brake a lot, just to make it into the entry. So we might see it to stop or maybe being better, but we see now Halberg battling with his teammate, as we see also Gibson try to fight back again, and there he goes then Gibson up into P4 again. As we see Gomez still in P14, he hasn't moved up the grid here. This could be really bad for him actually. As he's trying to make the undercut work. Now there he goes, he's on the move finally. You see him now up into P12, now he's gonna try and get past Morelli already, but he gets blocked here by the Infinite Verse Racing driver. Now he goes up the inside, very sneaky there. Now it's up to P11, then at the front we see now Muller diving into the pits then. We see his teammates following him. We see the LSAs with the double stacking here, and it worked quite well. Obviously in this game they really have nothing to worry for, but as we see Muller might be very close to Gomez, and indeed he is. There he goes, Gomez has got a little undercut, but probably not what he would want. Because there is definitely not good enough distance, but yeah, he's going to be definitely under dangerous now as you see Muller now into the soft tires, same with Gibson, so the LSA is currently on the same strategy. Maybe looking for a free stopper as well. Here he goes in Muller, getting past the Russian driver, now he goes around the outside of Ferenzi. Now as we see, oh, what happened there? Maxwell stuck into the wall here, trying to enter the pits. There he goes, he's finally managed to do it, but oh boy, that was quite the incident there. He lost a lot of time, he was pretty much bumped down into the back of the grid here. So what a disaster there. It's provisional, because now we see Halberg still out on those medium tires, definitely extending them quite a lot. I'm not sure if that's really going to help him, as we see now Muller battling with Gomez, also Gibson, so it's the LSAs versus the Brazilian here. Is on that LSA sandwich right now, splitting both of the red cars. As we see now Muller trying to get past the ATEC here, and yeah, Halberg definitely shooting himself on the foot by staying this long on those medium tires. As we see now a 5-way pack for the lead of the race, 2 drivers still yet to pit, the others were already pitted. We see Halberg just hitting the wall. Oh my goodness me, that was a huge collision, but this car is definitely proving to be quite strong here. As now we see Gibson and Gomez now side by side, as Muller now leads the way. He was batting with they have already pitted, and now he's going to the pits. And now he goes into the hard tires, so he's going for maybe an alternative strategy, maybe see if he can make it to stopper work here, but let's see now, he's quite far behind, I think. He's way too far behind, look at that, he's down at P15. Oh boy, let's see what can the Swedish driver do here today. If we see then Kivimaki getting past Gomez as well now, Gomez also starting to lose a lot of positions, and now I think Muller is on course to get that 4th world title. With Muller winning, it would be really hard to take that title for him, but now we see here Kivimaki and Gibson now battling each other now for second place. As we see then the BBC driver biting the LSA, there he goes. With a lot more speed, he flies past him now, up into second place. Let's see what can the Scot do here as he goes. Maybe have a look up inside here, there he goes. We go now side by side, but cannot really make it into the corner, so Kizimaki then takes second place. Meantime, we see now it's Vermeulen getting past Gomez as Gomez tires are starting to get pretty old here. And yeah, not really sure about this strategy working or not. Because I don't really think it is. As we see then now Hallberg getting past Maxwell here. Nicely done. So it's up into P11. But yeah, look at how far he is from everyone else here. But here we go now, Vermeulen. Now trying to get past Gibson. Currently not able to do it. So to see, Kivimaki just losing some pace here. Muller maybe saw they was under attack and they decided to speed up the rhythm here. But let's see now, Vermeulen now up into third place. Now he's going to try and get past Kivimaki. They've been battling against each other in the standings here. They are currently 7 points apart. So let's see now, Vermeulen now gets it to the lead of the race as Muller now dives into the pits. Now he goes into the hard tires. He should definitely do one more pit stop till the end of the race. Now he's going to be just ahead of the Russian driver. And yeah, there he goes, he keeps P9. So each overtake he does, he still has some time in clean air here, which is ideal for this undercut to work. As we see now Gibson into the pits, going for the hard tires as well. So they only split the strategy just slightly, as we see now Muller with the move on the junior driver then. But then we see now Muller try to get past Suarez. Another promising start as well. He might have to get promoted into the senior team. There is, if there is even a team, because Infinite Verse Racing might be leaving at the end of this season. That could prove to be a huge problem, but we will see what we will do, what will they decide to do, whether they can continue or not. Maybe they could not manage their investment that well. But yeah, we see now Muller getting past Leon. Leon, who definitely was not doing well in this race. A lot of struggles, it seems. Because now we see Gibson now is right behind Hallberg. And let's see what can the Swedish driver do, because that will be very crucial for this race. If he can keep up with Gibson, even with much older tires, he might have a chance to get a decent result at least, but yeah, not much happening. We see now Hallberg getting past Suarez then. We got Gibson trying to do the same. And there he goes, yes, Suarez doesn't really have the tires to fight into the end of the race. But let's see, then we got here Gibson, Hallberg and Leon here. So we see now the Scottish driver finally getting past Hallberg. Now he's gonna have to try and get past Leon on much older hard tires. And we see then Leon just leading this little group here, as we see now Muller versus Vermeulen. Here they go, it's Dutchman versus Germany. Vermeulen still trying to keep that lead of the race here, as we see now Muller trying to put himself up inside and now around the outside, and he completes the move here. Up into the lead already, so Vermeulen might not really be able to fight for this win unless he tries in the undercut now. Gibson and Kivimaki and Gomez are quite far behind. So let's see here. I think Kivimaki has already made his final pit stop, and the same could be said about Gomez as well. As we see right now, oh my god. Huge chaotic moment there. As we see Leon just getting passed by everyone here. Basically, still yet to make a second pit. But let's see then, we got Hallberg recruiting P4. Looking to make one more pit stop. But still he stays out, as we see now Gomez. Maybe a dive up the inside, there it goes then Gomez. MP to P4 then. And now Kivimaki also has an easy overtake there. I'm not really sure actually. Maybe with 8 laps to go, he might dive into the pits as we see Bulatov in the middle of the track. Oh my lord, what is going on here? He's definitely in the middle of the track. And I think that will call the safety car. Alright then, so as we cannot really have a safety car in this game, it's kind of like, this is more like a red flag, so here we go, this will be the starting grid for this restart. It's pretty much the order that they were running when, I guess, the red flag was called, so let's then see how will things go. Then it's just gonna be a 10 lap sprint now to the end, and so here we go. Alright then, here we go, it's gonna be a 10 lap sprint here as we see some drivers on the mediums, and here we go then, Muller trying to keep the lead, but he can't, for Muller takes back the lead. Now Gomez is gonna pass him as well. One of the drivers who definitely is losing with this restart here. But now all of his lead is gone, as now we see Gomez taking back the lead of the race then. Receiver Muller then in second place, followed in by Kivimaki on the mediums here, trying to see if he can keep up with the others in this start, because he did might have the advantage later on, as we see him now just watching Vermeulen now battling Muller. And now he's still in P4, as we see then it's Gomez right now leading the way here. Could he be taking that win away from Muller and keep himself mathematically on that title fight? We all know that Muller is certainly gonna win the title either way, but he could definitely delay the party a bit for Muller here if he doesn't win. But let's see then, we got Gomez still leading the way, we got Vermeulen still in third. Kivimaki looking for his first podium of his career in this series. As we see right now, Gibson around the outside of Leon, and there he goes, a nice move there. As he now tries to get past Kivimaki, goes up the inside. Nicely done there from the Scot, as we see now Leon trying to put himself up there. In the meantime, looks like Halber couldn't take advantage of this restart, because this was actually good for him. He was quite far behind, not really looking to battle for the podium. But now he had a really bad start here. Look at that, he's down into P10. Battling in the midfield. And what a disaster of a race for him, as we see Gomez just running away with this one maybe. But there's still a few laps to go, so it's still early to say that. But here we go then, Kivimaki getting past Bulatov, the one who caused all of this to happen. And look at that, he's actually benefiting from it. See now the field's starting to spread. We see Halberg really not having a nice day here. This restart really did not work out well for him, as now we see Muller catching up to Gomez here. This is definitely not over, because he definitely wants that win here. As we see now as he goes side by side, can he make the move here? Muller can't. As we see now, Muller just trying to find a way past the Brazilian, but he still is resisting. Ooh, there he goes. I think this could be his time as he goes up inside. Bulatov made a mistake, but now he went for the switch back. Some nice and smart driving there from the Russian, as we see now Kivimaki making the move on Lewis here. And he gets past the Canadian. As he now gets Kivimaki then looking to get a move on Bulatov here. Here we go then, Kivimaki trying to get past Bulatov. There he goes. There he goes, he's definitely quite far away. I think even Gibson is catching to Muller. I don't know what happened there. But here we go, after what's been a terrible season for him. Always on the podium though. But today it's the top step off the podium for the Brazilian. Emerson Gomez then crosses the line to win the Belgian Grand Prix. Muller will be second, then Gibson third, followed by Kivimaki, Vermeulen, Bulatov, Halberg, Ferenzi, Leon, Lewis, Maxwell, Suarez, Zietek, Morelli, Nakano, Alvarez, Lorenzo, Charvat. And that's it for the results. 17 seconds apart from each other, of course, as they were all bunched up in the end. But as we see here, it is Emerson Gomez with the win and the fastest lap. So let's then have a look into the standings here. Looking then into the stands, you got still Sebastian Muller leading the way, of course, but he's now only 14 points ahead of Emerson Gomez, which is still pretty sizable gap as what the German needs to do for the next round in order to secure yet another title is to just finish in the top 10. In the meantime, Steven Howard with a bad result, he ended up falling down behind now, still looking to maintain third as then we see this freeway battle between Vermeulen, Leon and Kivimaki for the P5 as they are 6 points apart from each other. Then we also got this battle for P11 between Suarez and Zetek as they are only 1 point apart, and the same can be said about Maxwell and Roman Sharvat for the P13. In the constructor standings, we see the LSA getting themselves pretty close to the title, and then we see Flowforce distancing themselves from Nordic Thunder, and then we see Blue Blizzard actually taking back P4 from LTE, as we see also Infiniteverse Racing Team getting close to FCR for P6, and then we see VEO overtaking Beyond Racing for P8. And that's it for today's video. As for the next round, which will be the season finale, we're going to be ending the season in Monza. So we see you there. Until the next time, goodbye.